Hey viewers, welcome back to the channel. I want to give you a crypto update. The first mining unit is operational. I turned it off right before this video just to film because it is really loud, and I figured I wouldn't bore you guys with that and make you suffer. Though I will at the end of the video, I'll turn it on so you can kind of get an idea of how loud it is and maybe appreciate the steps I have next. So I've got one unit and it's working. It took a while. It actually been running for about a month and a half now since I've done my update. Reason being is I had issues with this thing. The unit worked fine. It came in, as I think I talked in previous video, with 2 hash boards dead. Or no, 1 hash board not working correctly and 2 hash boards working. So it's been running currently on 2 hash boards. I finally worked out between my seller on eBay, and I actually had to get eBay involved for a dispute because I talked to the seller. He agreed to refund me 1/3 of the purchase price of the unit since I had 2 out of 3 hash boards working. And then time basically kind of came and he never did. And he kind of ghosted me and stopped responding. So I got eBay involved. It took an email to their customer service directly, and I'll give them credit. They worked out really well because I had the kind of the paper trail via eBay messages of, hey, this is what he agreed to. eBay said, yeah, he sure did. So we're going to give you that refund. So eBay sent me the refund, and I assume they took it out of his hide. And so I had to give the guy a negative review because he ghosted me and he didn't do business well. So be advised, that is something that you may have to deal with on this. But right now it all worked out in the end. And so basically what I have is more capital for the business to continue build out. And I have a miner that works 2/3 as well as it should. That's not necessarily bad. It's still profitable. I'm still very much in profit, after this month and a half. So this is definitely worth doing. My plan is to get that faulty hashboard repaired. I've found some services that do that. I'll definitely report back on my experience because I'm new to this too. So hopefully I'll pick one that isn't a scam. That's always a risk, I suppose. So far so good. So I wanted to at least kind of show you kind of what I'm running, the final product. And you can see I've just got the power cables there. I've got an Ethernet cable strung through the doorway and tapped off from my game room. That is the quick and dirty solution, right, to get this going. But now I've got some capital to kind of build out the next phase. And ultimately what we want to do is to put a door on this to get this thing quieter, because you can hear this in the house. Very high pitched. It's not absolutely horrible, but it's not desirable. And so the wife approval factor went down on this one. So I got to get this door in. But as soon as I put a door in here, right, this thing puts out a lot of heat. And so this room will get hot very, 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 very quickly. So I need to do some ventilation, right? So my plans, ventilation. First, I need to exhaust. So I'm going to actually build some ducting, some square kind of plenum all along here to where the miners can fire the exhaust air into that plenum. And I'll go down here, and then I'm going to have an exhaust fan that ducting go up and have an exhaust fan in the roof, just like a normal, like an attic fan on a thermal timer, right? Or a thermostat switch, right? Where as it gets too hot, that exhaust fan will kick on and actually draw the air out. And it'll give a path for that hot exhaust air to move. So again, not worried so much about air conditioning, is just air movement and getting the hot air out and bringing fresh air in. And so that's the exhaust side. The intake side, for now, I'm going to cut one hole in that wall and put just a normal like HVAC grill, like air grill in there with a filter, a reusable filter that I can wash. And I'm going to see how that works. To just allow a passive draw of makeup air, right, for the intake. That may, for 1 miner, 2 miner, maybe that works. And then as I get more miners in here, maybe I have to do more positive pressure, right, with more of an active intake charge into the room with a fan or something. So I'm kind of playing by ear. We'll see how it works. The other phase is, along with that, to get a door in, is this network cable obviously isn't going to work. So I have to get a proper network set up here, and I need to be able to support 6 miners. So what I'm doing is I'm getting another network rack that's going to go there, and I'm going to run a fiber drop from my closet, existing in the mechanical room, up to the top of the rack, and then I'll have that feed a switch, right, to power all the miners. And then I've also got more rack space for other home lab type stuff, as well as anything for home theater equipment later on, that kind of stuff. And I got a source for a rack that I can get fairly inexpensive, so I think that's what I'm going to do. The rack will definitely overkill for what I need up here, but that's okay. It'll work. And then I'll just run more conduit along the wall for the Ethernet cables, and have, keystone jacks and all that kind of stuff to hook these guys up. And then I'll have to have some sort of platform to basically line the miners up, 1 through 6 along this wall, each with a kind of a hole in that plenum to shoot their exhaust air into, and whatnot. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully it will. But that's the plan. So that's what we're going to do going forward. So I'll certainly film and show you guys how it goes. But that's really about it. So I guess to cap off the video, I will fire the miner back up and show you guys what this thing does. So as you can hear, it's really loud. So I have no idea how well that translates on a video, but just know it's louder than you think. So if you think you want one of these, and you think you know where you want to put it, just know that it's louder than you think. Oh, there's the power supply fans kicking on. So that's about what you're getting as far as volume and frequencies. Okay, that's enough of that. So walking away just a little bit in my attic. So there it is. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the update. And as always, thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate you guys subscribing. It helps the channel out a lot. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.